Sanders are an incredibly useful tool to have around the workshop. So much so, I've gone and purchased this Makita finishing sander. So don't go anywhere, because I'm going to give you a tour of the machine itself and a quick demonstration of how it works. It's a bare unit, so there's no battery, no charger. However, it does come with the dust bag with a handy zip on it to release the debris. Usual instructions. We have the one sheet of sandpaper, 120 grit, a punch, being that if you don't actually have to buy these separately, you can buy them as a roll, cut them to size and shape, and the holes literally just line up. A rubber pad, looks like for the battery, and the actual tool itself. Now, this is a two-handed machine, front and rear. However, it does have a rubber pad, so if I just grab the battery and work out which way around it goes, let's go that way around. No, got that wrong, didn't I? No, I was right. So that goes on like so. You know what? Got that completely wrong. Check out the schoolboy error. There we go. Turn the battery up the right way. There we go. That looks better. Right. Clip straight on. So there's a nice rubber pad. So you could use it as a palm sander. Or perhaps also that, obviously, if you're working on your material and you've got your sandpaper on, then you finish with it, or you need to pause for a minute, you don't want to risk scratching the surface you're working on, so you could always flip it over and it's completely protected. Now, looking at this machine, you've got the dust portholes with side cutouts to catch and suck up any debris coming up. There's a little rubber seal on the back there for the dust collector. Let's just see how that fits on. And that was a nice snug fit, but yes, there it goes. And just to double check, I have here the adapter of the Makita vacuum, and it doesn't quite go with that rubber band, but I reckon if we take that seal off, there we go, perfect. But just bear in mind that it's no longer cordless when you're using the vacuum on it, because obviously you've got the big hose, but your dust collection is going to be far superior. So let's just put this back on before I lose it. So like with the other Makita tools, the sanding tools, we have the 3 switch button on there, 3 speed, and the 0 for the off. Starts on the highest speed, little bit of a change on the seconds, quite an obvious change on the lower speed, instant off. To attach your sanding sheet, you've got the tabs front and rear, so you just have to release those, and this lever pushes out the metal pad. So we just turn that over, making sure these holes line up with the dust holes. Just tuck it underneath, close it up. Exactly the same on the back. And there you have it. Nice and tight and in place. With this, the handle on here also comes out. So if you wanted to get into a right angle corner of a wall, or you wanted to get up tight up against this wall here, for example, you could do that. But with the handle in place, obviously you couldn't. Maybe that's another reason why there's rubber pad for the battery, so you can still have 2 hands comfortably on the tool. So what does it weigh? find my wife's trusty kitchen scales. We'll do this in grams. When it fires up, already 0. We'll just double check that. 2,248 grams, and with the dust bag increases to 2,297 grams. But this is just a material bag with just plastic on it. So the bit that we all want to know, how good is it sanding wood?
So I've got here a piece of rough sawed timber that's been laying around the workshop for a very long time, I don't know how long. We've got markings on here, got paint, it's pretty ancient, as you can see by the tarnish of the timber. So I thought it's quite a good way of testing this out. So I'm just using the 120 grit that it came with. And right, I've just put the dust bag on the back, so there's no vacuum with it. Let's see how it works. So putting both hands on it, which is good feel straight away. I feel like that's not really going to go anywhere, so let's give it a go. That's actually got a really nice feel to it, really nice action. Just moving around, very, very smooth. Down in speed. Now vibration, it does go up, probably because of the grit of the paper. If I was using a much higher grit, like a 180, there'd be less grit grabbing the timber, so there'd be less vibration. There's quite a lot coming through the hand there, but it is very manoeuvrable. Back to 3 again, and yeah, that's so easy to move. You can feel it pulling, and which way is it going? Yeah, it's trying to pull towards me a bit. It doesn't spin round in a clockwise fashion, but it's very easy, very manoeuvrable. You've got full control of this, and instant stop.
So I'm really impressed by this sander. In the short amount of time that I've just used it, it's really smoothed out this piece of timber. Obviously not completely finished yet because I'd need to spend more time on it, and to be honest, to get rid of this, because this is a finishing sander, I'd probably use a more heavy duty sander to get rid of all the rubbish to start with, and then obviously finish with this. But don't go anywhere, stay tuned, because just up here is my video on the Makita Random Orbit Sander. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, thank you very much for watching.